So today we are going to be playing through the newly released Anomaly Arbitration in this current patch of 4.2. Before I start, I do want to say that there are going to be some spoilers here for the story boss. I haven't done the story yet, but I know that this boss is here, so if you want your story playthrough experience to be completely spoiler-free, then please come back to this video after you're done with it. And that's basically the only disclaimer I have for now. If you've also watched some of my other videos, you might notice that I sound a bit different today. My microphone is is catching more sounds. Like I hear that it catches some of my mouth sounds. It also should be able to catch some of my mouse clicking and so on. Maybe even some of my keyboard. I think a bit better. So it's a Blue Yeti. I just bought it. I tried to set it up better, and so far I think that it sounds much better than what I had previously. I'm not entirely sure that that is the case for everyone, so maybe some people liked how I sounded before, but so what I'm trying to say is that I would like to hear your opinions. Maybe you have worked with Blue Yeti before, so you know, like maybe some best settings or stuff like that. Maybe you have some advice on how to set up the OBS so it records better. I personally like how I sound right now, like leagues above what I had previously, and this setup at least doesn't filter out some words and sounds, so I think it's pretty good. But overall, I would just like to hear your opinion on how this sounds, and if I should change anything. But that's that. I think we can actually proceed to the Anomaly Arbitration and see what we have here. I've only seen the boss, like the king stage, but I do not know what this boss does at all. I know that this is obviously, I think, is City Wolf Shell, so you should probably play City Wolf against her, but I don't know her mechanics or anything like that. And I have no idea what knights we have here, their debuffs, so let's check that out. Okay, so the first knight is its granite type is fire and physical. Confinement ally targets nation obtain 2 stacks of this effect, with each stack decreasing their own damage by 10%. This effect cannot be dispelled and 1 stack if it is removed after each ultimate used. This sounds like a pretty easy stage. Doesn't seem like there's a ton of enemies here. So I think Sparksy team will be doing nicely here, or like Silver Wolf team, we'll see. We also have, so we'll probably go with Sparksy here, I think. So what does stability mean? It decreases damage dealt by all targets by 10%, increase their damage taken by 10%. Okay, so it's just a sustain debuff, that's all. I mean, it does decrease our damage a bit, but I don't think it's too major. And yeah, this is obviously like an Elation Shield boss. So I think we'll go with a full Elation team here then. For Flame Reliever, what do we have here? Enemy targets take immediate action after being attacked 6 times. This data resets the start of the enemy target's turn. Okay, I see. I mean, that's kind of annoying for this boss at least. Okay, and we have two of these robots, so they have imaginary resistance and fire resistance, so we can't really use any teams with imaginary or fire. So I think the best way to play through this is going to be to use Castries. Sorry, here. Yeah, they should be pretty good at dealing with River. We will then go with Silver Wolf team here. Think. And for night 1, who do I want to try? That's a good question. Let's check out the bosses. The enemies again. We do have some Malaysian enemies, but it's not anything major, I would say. Like, we can deal with this with some other characters, I think. I mean, judging just by the fact that most of these enemies have physical they have wind weakness, they also have the lighting weakness. I think we'll just go with DOT here. That's probably for the best. We might have to change the here with Tanhang because this is going to be harder to actually sustain. So we'll see that if that's the problem. But now let me quickly check my builds. Yeah, I think that everything is in order on the DOT team. I recently watched a guide for Silver Wolf that mentioned that you actually should have your Sparksy at about like 133 or 148, something like that, which I didn't know previously. So I think we'll quickly change that. I also got a new chest for Yakwang, which is kind of crazy. So yeah, she's finally 160 speed for me. Still, her build is pretty awful, but it's at least better than what it was. So I think we have to change her build right now. Let's see if we have anything. I've also been using this new preset function a lot, which I enjoy. I think it's simply amazing. It helps a lot with building characters in general. Okay, let's see if we have here any good speed pods here. I think I'll go with that. I have anything to upgrade it. I have this thing, which, yeah. Oh my god. Wait, what? Why can I? It's enough. It's not enough. Just upgrade to level 16. Oh my god, that's not enough. Okay, let's check if I have any relics of a lower level. I can actually just filter anything good here. Like, not all that usable. Yeah, I can use that. Some attack and crit rate is pretty nice. This is pretty bad. Okay, nice. Okay, so it's just how much we need. Okay, let's hope that it at least rolls a couple of attack or crit rate rolls. Hopefully it's not the worst. Okay, well, I mean, not the worst case scenario, but still pretty awful. Now, what else should we use here? So we have these pieces, and it would like a bit more retreat, I think. I also have this, though. I think I'll go with that. Yeah, that gives us a bit more speed, and then I can just use something like this. Probably correct. Yeah, I guess that works. Um, she probably doesn't fill up. I mean, she probably doesn't fill her attack conversion trace, but I don't think that at this point I can give her speed and enough attack, so this will have to do. So, Wolfie is built. There's like nothing else I can add right now. The build is pretty mediocre, but it is what it is. Oh, is fine. Yeah, I think she has everything. And the light gun leveled up. Great. Let's quickly check our caster's team, and I'm also really happy that I actually get to use her here, just to see her new skin in action. Okay, so everything should be okay. Yep. Everything is fine, I think. I could try to get a better Evernight because she is overcapping a bit on crit rate, but I don't really have any better pieces here. Like this just gives us more crit rate, which we don't really need. This is just too good. Maybe like it just has the most crit damage of any other pieces, so like no point in actually changing it. I mean, I guess I could try to level this, see if it rolls a bit better. What else? What else? No, we might actually try that. Do I have anything? Is there anything that's kind of useless? I guess that like no one really uses this item anymore, so let's just use that. See how it rolls. Okay, that's just awful. We are not using that. Wow. Yeah, I think we'll just stick with this piece. Probably. And I don't really have any better chests or stuff like that. And the only rope I have is this one. Correct. Yeah, I mean the only decent rope. I guess I could try to level this. Yeah. Well, we are overcapping by crit rate by 4%, so so taking this off will just mean that we are lacking 2% crit rate. So yeah, I guess we'll just go with that. And for Sereni, build this. Well, her build is pretty mediocre. I mean, it's usable, but it's not the damage dealing set, which I'm a bit sad about. But maybe I will farm her like some other time. So I think we'll start with Knight 2 to see how I can actually sustain through the damage here. So let's go. See, I hope to see that changing Sparksy's build is like actually results in a better performance for Silverwood, because so far I don't feel like she has been all that great. Okay, yeah, I think we can start. The boss, from what I saw just now, I think she lost the attack debuff from Ho-Ho, but it's okay. It shouldn't be too much of a problem here, I hope. Okay, we can just skill here. Do I want to heal here? I think basic is alright. Okay, great. And he actually attacked Yao Guang, which is very nice. We will be able to trigger Silver's ult and a couple of boxes from Sparksy. Okay, so we can actually ult with Silverwolf right now. Now, I wonder how much damage, how much energy does Sparksy need here? So, Hoho's ult regenerates 20% of max energy, which sparks emits. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Like it's 30 something though. Not enough, I guess. Like 32 energy she'll get, and that's not enough to get an ult here. So I think I'll hold off on using Silver Wolf's. I mean, Hoho's ult. We'll see how it goes. Okay, we got an ult here. Nice. Got 2 boxes as well. It's ult here again. Okay, I mean, so far things are looking good, I think. We are doing fine. I also want to quickly check the attack of Sparksy because that's a big, I guess, pain point for me. Because at least for this team, Sparksy doesn't actually fulfill the conditions of her attack trace, which I'm not really sure how you are supposed to do that. And like with this build, maybe I have to change her rope to an attack 1, but I'm not too sure if that's worth it. Okay, so we can just basic attack here. I think basic attack again, don't really need to skill though. That might be a mistake. Yeah, I should have probably just basic attack there in skilled, so that we could have triggered the loot boxes from Silver Wolf. I mean, Sparks is still triggered 3 of them, so it's nice, you know. I think it's okay. Okay, and hopefully the next turn from Silver Wolf can actually end this wave. That would be nice. Our goal is, as usual, to clear this in 2 cycles to get 3 stars. Which, oh wow, that's pretty bad. Just hope that he has to, oh wow. Okay, so that's pretty awful. Okay, we might have to switch Yaguang, and I mean, not Yaguang, for the Henku. Hopefully we don't have to actually do that, but can't be too sure for now. Okay, I can ult right away. Give Zidane with some of your stacks, maybe even enough to actually buff her. Let's see. Okay, great. Let's ult right away here. We aren't really all that buffed, so we aren't going to deal any major damage, but I mean, it's still okay. It's still okay. Now, I can actually just basic attack here. Ult, I think it's fine. Yeah, probably okay. This will give us 3, hopefully boxes, only 2. We also get the Sparks' ult and an almost fully charged high instant. So hopefully we'll be fine here. Okay, good damage from Yaguang. Okay, I mean, so far I think we're doing fine. Well, we were doing fine before as well, so you know, I've used the skill there just so that I can trigger Silver Wolf's loot box a bit early. The skill here, I mean, okay, great. Now the question is, oh wow, we triggered another loot box, pretty lucky. So hopefully, we kind of need to kill the boss. I mean, the bird here, I think, because otherwise she might kill us. Hopefully our damage is enough right now. Let's see. I don't think it's dying. Well, still, oh wait, it died. Great. So that's really good news. We can ult here right away as well. That's probably been a mistake. Yeah, I think I should have saved it to re-enter Silverwolf's ult faster, but oh well, whatever happened. At least we can deal some like extra damage right away. Silverwolf, like a ton of damage to the Sparksy boss, so maybe it's alright. Naturally, we are going to choose Silverwolf. She is a bit tankier than other characters, at least for my team. And this next Aha instant should actually give you your ult, I think. Okay. We'll ult here as well. Nice. Now, hopefully, this Aha instant actually gives us Silverwolf's ult, because otherwise, we might encounter some problems. Great. So, we activate it right away. Great. And I think we killed all the side field enemies, or maybe not. Oh, that's alright. I think I will just basic attack for now. And then with Yaguang we can basic attack again to trigger the debuffs or whatever you call of these TV screens. Okay, Silverwolf is actually a great target for this like side combat because you're built naturally involves using a ton of what do you call it? A ton of defense and HP pieces, so she's pretty tanky. Okay, now we finished the first phase. Hopefully, well, not the first phase. We finished the first what should I call it? Like side combat activity, I guess. I'm not sure what to call it. Like the field where Sparksy sends one of your characters. We finished the first battle there, so I hope we can actually kill Sparksy before she summons that field again. I think we'll be able to do so. I think I'm going to skill here. I want to get back to Silverwolves, I mean to Ho-Ho's ult as quick as possible, because after we kill Sparksy here, we might encounter some problems. Okay, so I would love if Sparksy's damage here was enough to actually kill the boss, but sadly that's not the case. So I think what we have to do is... damn. We just barely don't have enough damage here, so okay. Let's give us enough energy. I don't think it will. No, it doesn't. Well, that's too bad. Still, this should kill the boss, which is quite nice. Okay, so now... that was a mistake. Okay, well, at least we know where to optimize, just in case, you know. So I think what I'm going to do right now is... I'm going to skill with Silverwolf. I'm not sure if that's worth it. Maybe she'll lose some buff, some like buff uptime if I do that. But hopefully it's fine. We'll do that, then instantly ult with her, and then I want to ult with Yaguang. Okay, just give her some extra buffs, which hopefully help us defeat the side enemies like as far as possible. Okay, let's see how it goes. Okay, so far we're doing fine, I think. And actually, what is this debuff? Not sure though what that is. Winning HP percentage of the enemies on the subfield is 60%. Oh, I see, I see. Okay, actually, that's the first time I'm noticing that. That's pretty fun. Okay, I think I'm going to spam Hoho skill point because I want to get back to the old as fast as possible. Okay, well, yeah, I don't think we're actually getting this boss in 2 cycles, which is a bit disappointing, but I did make some, like, pretty big mistakes when playing this, so, you know, it's kind of to be expected. Okay, deal some extra damage here, but it doesn't really do much. We're mostly worrying about charging up City Wolf here, which is the more important part. Okay. Oh, and the boss is almost dead, are you serious? Well, I guess that's still fine, I think. Yeah, probably is. Okay, great. Wow. Got quite lucky here. We completely managed to kill the bosses with a bomb. Okay, so I kind of have to use my skill here. Oof. If only there was like a way to actually get some extra energy on Ho-Ho. Okay, I mean, we can definitely finish this in 3 cycles, which isn't like shocking in any way, you know. But I think we can play better here. Really. Yeah, I think a 3 cycle clear is, I mean, a 2 cycle clear is definitely possible for me. Uh, if not now, then definitely if I improve my build and stuff like that. Because at least my Guang is pretty bad, you know. Same goes for Sparksy. I can also probably improve my Silver Wolf. Well, not probably, definitely, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, but I think now, for now, let's just try to do every stage and then see if we can optimize them in any way. It may just be the case that we can complete this stage without using a sustain, you know. Maybe we just go with EMC. We will struggle less. Okay. I think next time I think I would like to try this first stage because I'm not really sure that TOT is going to be enough to clear it, but we'll see how it goes. Okay. But so far I kind of want to say that I think this AA is a bit better than the previous one. Or maybe that's just like a personal bias or something. Uh, at least the debuffs don't sound as bad. Maybe the enemy lineup is it's a bit harder, but I don't think so. I think it's okay. Okay, let's use our skill here. With Kafka again. I would then like to ult with incidents. I mean, not too bad so far. Yeah, I don't think we're doing like too bad at all. That's a pretty quick clear. Okay. How much energy do we need to hold here? 40. So we'll need 2 turns either way. I like to get lucky, so I think I'll just basic here. Okay, well, so far it's looking pretty nice. I think I'll focus on this enemy and try to break him. I can then ult with a hang again. And I will now probably start to focus on the right enemy. Okay, let's quickly ult with X1 here, so it's a bit easier to stack our skills in our DOTs. And let's start focusing on this guy. Okay. We can also almost instantaneously ult with Kafka. So far, we are getting pretty lucky with the energy RNG. Let's debuff the newly entered Bird Gangster Elite on the right, because he doesn't have the high salience vulnerability debuff. Okay, some extra energy from the hits. Nice. Thank you very much. I mean, I feel like this stage provides a ton of energy for your team, which is, I mean, it's always appreciated, you know. Okay. I think I'm just going to basic attack here. The left guy is just going to die by himself. Nice. Now, another skill, an ult, I think. Yep. I just want to try to deal with this wave as fast as possible. Let's ult with an Honkai again, so we can trigger the Kafka follow-up. Hopefully it attacks the bird guy. Okay, nice. I think another Kafka turn, or maybe like... Yeah, I mean, he should die by the end of this cycle, so it should be fine, I think. This multi-V guy is also going to die pretty fast. Okay, we get the energy here, it doesn't kill. It might actually... okay, so I mean, this should kill probably. Okay, great. Well, that's not bad at all, I think. We can actually skill here and ult with Black Swan so that our duty stacking is a bit faster right away. So I think that's pretty good. I actually have no idea how this enemy works, so are they easy to kill? I think she multiplies, but that's all I know. Okay. Do they like have less HP or something? Paramount, please. Oof. Okay, so that sounds kind of bad. If their choice is on the field, they also use this ability simultaneously. If attacked by choice sentence ability, if you spiral while placing this effect is removed. Okay, I mean, that sounds kind of scary, but I think we'll be fine. I think I'll probably focus on this enemy for now. Maybe that's a better choice of a target. Okay. The fact that they're attacking Kafka is pretty nice. Every bit of extra energy is appreciated, so... Okay, so it appears that this Joy Ascendant is relatively easy to kill. She does bleed at dawn, I assume, but if all of your copies are like as weak as she is, so we can basic attack here, remove the negative effect. I think I'm going to start spamming skills with Black Swan. Okay. I can now ult with high salience. Nice. Great, get some extra energy. So we need to somehow finish this in 60 AV, which is going to be quite hard to do. Oh, they're devising us to basic attack here, but I don't think it really matters. I think we can skill here. Yeah, I think skilling here is fine. Oh, okay. We do need to kill them a couple more times, so that's kind of problematic. Okay, we can now finally ult with Black Swan, so that's nice. I kind of feel like we should target this guy, but I'm not too sure. It is quite hard to do. Like, killing the Joy Ascendants is pretty easy, I think. Or maybe not. Well, like, again, it's not too hard to kill them. It just that there's like not enough time to do so. Okay, well, I think if I had another ult there, I would be fine. Another Kafka ult. Though I'm not entirely sure. Well, a 2 cycle, I mean 3 cycle clear, not too bad, not too bad. Let's just quickly finish this. I think I can still optimize this to be like a better clear. These guys aren't like a big problem. They are pretty easy to defeat, I think. But my biggest like weakness, I would say, was probably in the first stage, like the first wave. I think it was like the hardest part. Okay, but so far we managed to get 2-star on both stages, which is a bit disappointing, but it's alright. I think you can optimize the runs better later on. Okay, so now let's I actually think that, yeah, I think that I don't want to use the Sirens technique here. I think it would be better if the enemies were faster, especially Flame Reaver, because like the faster that he can action once, he is like not action once, but the faster he can start his clone phases, the easier it's going to be to kill him. Okay, but this team is relatively straightforward. As always, we just basically spam all of our skills. That's my does she have her light gun? Yeah, she has. Everything is correct here. Nice. Okay, let's just use our ult here straight away. Nice. Get an explosion from Eevee here. Then we can ult. I think we'll be able to finish this wave relatively quickly. It shouldn't be too big of a problem. We don't even have Sirens buff and stuff like that, so it should be fine, I think. Yeah, we already almost have at half of their HP, so everything is going well. Let's quickly ult here. I think I will ult with Castorius one more time. After which I'm actually going to use Siren's ult, just so that I can refill as much energy as possible. Okay. I think the correct play here is to buff. I think you usually should buff Evernight properly, correct? I think so. Now let's buff Castries as well. Now I can summon Netherwing ult with Evernight so that her ult is enhanced by Castries 20% resistance penetration from your dragon. And hopefully we can finish this stage in the next couple of attacks. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. I probably shouldn't be saving my Hyacinth ult for so long. I wanted to use it on her turn, but it was probably a waste, I think. Okay, let's hold again with Castrate. I think the next dragon is going to be enough. Probably, I'm not too sure. Yeah, it should be enough. We can also just use our Serena ult here to for enemy's HP just a bit more. Okay, let's heal our team. I think we should be fine. Okay, ult and this hopefully ends things for us. Let's see if that's enough. Great, great. So we can start with Flavor here almost right away. Let's kill our team here. I will wait with Hyacinth's ult until he spawns every enemy. Nice. So we can actually ult here. Then let's ult with Castris. I also want to ult with Cyrene here just to deal a bit more damage to the clones. And now we just have to hope that we can kill the clones before the Flame Reaver is actually advanced. I think I don't want him advanced too early on, so I think I will skill the side clone here, just so we don't actually attack him. Okay, we can explode the bosses here. Nice. Now this is going to attack the boss, which isn't what we're looking for, so I mean Ika is still going to advance them, so that's kind of bad. It's fine, we can ult with Evernight. Great, we killed all of the clones before they had the chance to actually and before Flame Leader advanced, so that's great for us. So far we are doing pretty well. We actually, okay, we also froze him, which is great. I should be kind of careful right now because he is going to advance pretty soon. Oof. Yeah, I think the problem right now is that if he advances right now, well, should have enough damage to actually kill the clones here, I think. Yeah, great. I didn't have to actually use a Hyacinth ult here. I think it would have been fine if I just saved it for later, but it still should be okay. And yeah, we should be able to kill the boss here relatively quickly right now. At least, okay, do I want to attack here with Cyrene? I mean, I kind of have to because otherwise he's going to take a turn and restore some of his HP, so I think I just have to do so. Okay, let's attack right away. Hopefully it helps a bit. Nice. We killed 2 of his clones and we might get an Evernight ult here. Oh, sadly not. That's too bad, that's too bad. Well, I think what we're going to do right now is... Oh, that's kind of a waste of an ult. Well, maybe it's okay. Okay, we can ult with Castris right away. Great. So, we have one more cycle, which is a bit worrisome. Don't really have a ton of time here, so we might encounter some problems. Let's just ult and skill here right away. I think this should kill probably most. Oh, damn, he attacked. Well, it's fine. Now he's entering his like preparation for a big strike phase, which we can't really do anything with. We just have to try to attack. I mean, to kill as many clones as possible, which is a bit annoying. Okay, just do so like this. Okay, so I think one more attack should be enough. I think. So let's do this. Great. Now, I think what I can do right now is I can skill these guys. I can then yeah, I think the best way to go about this is I'm going to ult with Hyacinth. It's going to at once Flame River ahead. Right. Oh, so he's not yet at once. Okay, then I think I'm just going to basic attack here. Then that at once is him. So I summon Nether Wing right away. And then I'm going to shoot 2 times with Siren to deal as much damage as possible. Okay. A couple of attacks. We actually might break him here. Which is probably... Oh, I think like that may things worse actually. Maybe not. Yeah. Huh. I mean, we were pretty close here. I feel like again, if I optimized this run a bit, we would be able to play it a bit better and like actually clear this in 2 cycles. But for now, I think that 6 stars is okay. I can live with that. And let's go and check out how this king stage looks. And after we are done with the king stage, which we hopefully will be able to complete, we'll try to optimize the other stages a bit. So we have stability here, okay, and confinement. Well, not the worst debuffs, so I think we'll go with the Silver Wolf team here, okay. And let's see what buffs we have here. So, elation damage dealt by ally targets ignores 30% of the target's defense. Ally targets gain 6 punchline at the start of their turn. That sounds kind of busted. Okay. Increases damage, break damage dealt to enemy targets by 30%. When an enemy target enters the weakness broken state, it advances all allies' actions by 5%. Increases damage dealt by all ally targets by 40%. Decreases all type press of Paramount, please. Invert, Ilvish, Arc Lotus. And there's summons by 20%. All of these buffs sound kind of good. This is pretty generic. It's like usable on most teams, I think. But we'll go with that because we are using the elation team naturally, and this is going to help our Resilient Wolf quite a lot. So let's use all of our techniques and see how this one goes. Hopefully, I don't think we'll be able to clear this in 2 cycles. I doubt that, but I really hope we can do that in 4 cycles. That would be great. So we start off with the basic as usual. Use our skill here. I think for now I will just save Assault, and we can start out with a spam of our skill points. Great. So they should give us an ult for Silver Wolf. Great. Let's see how much damage we deal here if we are even able to scratch the elite. I don't see its HP right now. Okay, so the small enemies are almost dead, which is nice. Yaguang got hit, so we can use her ult right away. And this will also allow us to ult with Sparksy. Very nice. Okay. So, we killed the summon dogs. Great. Also killed one of the magical girls so that our crit damage increased. That's great. Let's use skills here so that we can trigger a bit more boxes. A bit more loot boxes. Great. Side enemy also dies again. Increase our crit damage even further, so maybe we'll be able to kill the boss here. Okay, that's, yeah, 1,200,000 damage, not too bad. And if I just saw that correctly, every single bounce of that attack went right into Sparksy, which is just crazy. That's really weird, but alright. Fine, I guess. If that doesn't happen anymore, we are okay, but that's just hilarious. Okay, does the boss die here? It does. Great. So we start with the second out of 3 waves. I didn't actually realize that we have that. Oh wow. Okay, well, this enemy is quite annoying. I think that Silver Wolf deals quite well against them. Sadly, our enhanced state is ending right now, so that's a bit of a disappointment, but we should be fine. I think we'll enter an enhanced state after the next ult, so should be okay. Okay, we can actually ult here again. Let's see. Do we get an Silver Wolf ult here? I really hope that we do. Great. We can ult right away again. Don't really have a lot of punchline or any of the stacks, but it should be okay. So we are almost done with the first cycle. There's only 60 AV left. I think we'll be able to finish this wave relatively quickly. Maybe even this instant is enough. So I'm not entirely sure. I did just realize that I kind of wasted my what I call it, instant, Silver Wolf instant, because I didn't trigger the boxes from other characters before using before using Gao Guang's ult. Okay, so can we kill the enemies here? Not yet. Oh, that's really annoying. Okay, we're just getting some extra damage here, which is fine. And if Sparks is able to kill here, we should be okay. Okay, yeah, I think this should kill, hopefully. Nice. So, finally we see this boss. And I wonder if it's going to be enough for us to actually kill it in 2 cycles. It's not a ton of time, so might struggle a bit. I think I'm going to just basic for now and save my Yaguang ult for after Silver Wolf exits her enhanced state so that we can re-enter it a bit quicker. Okay. Let's use Aha right away. Nice. Are we able to kill the flowers the main boss summoned? And I also just want to say that I think that the main boss looks, it's a beautiful design, to be honest. I think when I watched the live stream, they mentioned that this is an abundance boss, which I guess I can see, but because like of the flowers and stuff, but to me personally this looks much more like an veracity boss. I think it makes much more sense as a veracity boss, at least to me. The design is like much more Lovecraftian, which is what I associate veracity with. You know, uh, there is like this theme of plants and flowers here, which is common with abundance, but I don't really associate abundance with like, I don't know, like organ meat, I guess, which this kind of looks like. Abundance doesn't involve that aspect, which I guess does make sense for why this is here, but still. For me at least, this is more veracity on it. Well, okay, as long as Yaguang doesn't die here, which I hope doesn't happen. It might, but let's just pray that it doesn't. But yeah, so 2 cycles is nowhere near enough for us at this point. Oh, I think she dies here. Okay. Oh wow. She lived on 6 HP there, which is just amazing for. Thank God she didn't die. Okay, got some more. Let's quickly heal everyone back up here. Nice. I'm going to, I think, basic attack for now. Now we can ult, skill, then ult with Sparksy. Nice, get some more skill points. This boss is pretty tanky so far, and I don't really understand what it does. Like, I think we spawn those flowers whenever Yaguang and like Silly Wolf take turns. Like right now, Silly Wolf doesn't have this debuff, so she doesn't cause them to spawn, but still, it's kind of weird. Okay, alright, our damage right now is pretty high. 230 million, not too bad, not too bad. I think I'm going to just basic attack for now. The next basic attack from Yaguang should give us a silver of ult, I hope. Okay, and we'll have 2 more cycles to actually complete the 2-star challenge. Great, we also get a silver of ult here. Very, very nice. Let's ult right away. I'm not sure if I should have waited for Sparks' turn there. Maybe that would have been like more worth it. I'm not really. I still don't really understand how Sparks and Silly Wolf's interaction works. Or like work. It's still a bit confusing for me. Okay. Get some more punchline, nice. So this instance should be pretty strong, I think. Yeah. Okay, well, that's not too bad. Hopefully we just don't die here. Let's heal our team back up quickly. Nice. Use our skill here again. Sadly, we kind of waste one of Silver Wolf turns on this, like, to kill this boss. Oh wait, no, we might not even be able to kill here. Oh, that's so disappointing. The flowers kind of ate a lot of our damage here, which might be fine. Oh, okay, can you just die already? It's kind of crazy. I just hope that we don't waste. Maybe Yaguang kills. Oh, just so close. Okay, some extra punchline, we don't mind that. So, we have only 1 cycle to actually kill this boss, which is nowhere near enough. I think I kind of have to skill here on Hoho just so I can guarantee getting this ult. Nice. Now, I have to save Yaguang's ult here after this turn so that we can re-enter Silly Wolf's state, enhanced state. as quick as possible. So let's use this. I'm not sure if this gives us Yakwang. I mean, Silverwolf's ult probably doesn't. We'll need another Sparksy turn for that, I think. Or maybe we are okay. Let's see. Oh wait, we do get enough. Okay, that's great. Actually, that looks pretty nice. I think we'll be able to clear this in this cycle. Hopefully. Okay, as long as no one dies. Okay, that's scary. That's really scary. What's going to happen to us? I hope nothing bad. Wow, that's kind of horrifying. Wait, how much? Oh yeah, she isn't getting turned there, no matter what. Okay, so let's just try to. Okay, nice. We gained some more punchline. 107 already. Oh, that's pretty scary here. Yeah, I don't think we'll be able to kill this boss. We only have one more turn from Silverwolf. She does have quite a lot of buffs for her, but that's still probably not enough. We kind of have to use our skill points here. Oh, nice. Nice firewall. Okay, so is Silverwolf going to be able to actually kill the boss here? I doubt it. I don't think she will be able to do so. 30% is a lot of HP. Sadly. I think again you can optimize this. Oh wow, that's scary. What? That's so cool. Oh wow, that's a really cool animation. I like that. Okay, well, that's I think 5 cycle clear, right? Like not too bad, not the worst, but probably could have been much better. But again, I feel like if you optimize this a bit better, you might you might get a 2-star clear here. Okay, well, that wasn't too bad. So I think we'll try to optimize some of our night stages right now. See if we can actually beat them with better results. I still think that the DOT here is pretty good. Not really sure what else I could use here. Like maybe Archer. Maybe something like that. Like Archer probably could do well here. But I still think that DOT is just a better choice. I think they'll be more consistent, like easier to improve. So let's see what's the best way to do this. I think I'm actually not sure. I'm trying to think if it's worth it to target the small enemies so that we can kill them quicker, and as a result, make the second elite come on the field faster. Maybe that's like a better play here. So I think for now we'll try to kill the small enemies as quickly as possible. See if that changes things a bit. Okay. Let's ult with Kafka again. Then ult with High Sirens here. Nice. Okay, and just continue killing the smaller guys. Okay, not too bad. Great. So now I think I will skill here. And now I can actually start focusing on the elites, as they're the main problem for me. Great. So, I think basic attack here will be fine. Will give us enough energy to ult with the Hank. Nice. Okay, not too bad so far. Just trying to get our ult as quickly as possible here. One more skill from my Syrians should be enough. Maybe if the bot actually attacks Kafka, please. Oh wait, he just charges up. That's fine as well, we can live with that. Perhaps here would have been better to let him attack me, just to get that, like, a bit of extra energy there. Okay. Not too bad so far. I think I'm going to continue focusing on the left enemy. A bit more energy here. And we should be fine. Kind of have to basic attack here because I'm running out of skill points. Let's hold here. Okay. Do I want to skill here? I kind of do. I feel like that's more that. Skill points are a problem for us, but without that vulnerability we might not be able to deal enough damage to these guys. I would like to kill them as fast as possible, so hopefully the robot again. Oh wait, he is going to just charge up, right? Yep, he is. Then we get another Kafka turn here. Nice. But also dies. And this guy is only one alive. Okay. So I think what we're going to do here is I'm going to basic attack you, ult, then ult with Kafka here. Okay, that's fine, I think. And my focus, I think, will be on you for now at least. The last time we did kind of struggle with killing the right side guy, but I feel like we have to focus the left enemy. They are pretty tanky, so if we can deal with them, that would be like, that would benefit us a lot. Now I also want to try to save my Residence ult for when the enemy splits here. Okay, let's ult right now, then ult with Residence. Hopefully that gives us enough damage. We'll see if it does. I think I can basically attack this guy. Maybe not like the best choice, but yeah, I think I'll skill here just to try to get back to Black Swan's ult a bit quicker. Let's focus on the middle enemy. Oh, can you please kill Kafka? Thank you very much, that's really kind of you. We also get Talhan's ult here. And we are back to cycle 0, so we'll see right now if we manage to deal enough damage here. Maybe my TOT team is actually not enough to clear this. That might be like the case. Kind of have to basic attack here, sadly. But that's really annoying. Okay, let's attack right now. Yeah, I don't really get a second ult here. If only there was like a way to get it here. That would have been great. I mean, that's still pretty close, I think. maybe running this with like support would be easier. I wonder, like if I use Robin here. Maybe even just run May. Who knows? Ah. So I don't think that this is going to work if I don't change something about the team. What can I do here? At the same time, if I try Robin, I feel like my team is just not going to have enough like survivability to go through this fight, which is kind of annoying. But we'll see. Yeah, I'm just like overreacting. The enemies at the start don't really attack that like all that much, so maybe we are okay. Oh wait, yeah, he attacks a lot actually at the start. It's kind of funny. Well, an instant big attack right away, so I guess I didn't waste the action once on the high ceilings here. Yeah, but I don't think we're surviving this either way. Like that's a lot of damage. Definitely more than with Dunhang, which I think is like obvious. But it's pretty hard to actually survive this. Maybe if I go with like Robin instead of Black Swan, it would have been better. Could that be the case? Like, I don't think I can do this without a sustain. And Black Swan does deal a ton of damage here, but at the same time, is it like enough? Because my Robin has her like light gun and her E1. So maybe she just provides more buffs and she's just more than in general on this team than Black Swan. I guess we'll see. Okay, kind of have to basically skill here, then I will just okay, do it like this, do it like this. Get an ult on Kafka action at once here. Great. We are almost getting a Robin ult here. Nice. I think I'm going to do that. I will auction advance everyone forward. I am going to waste a bit of energy here because I'm not using my Kafka's ult right away, but I think that's just worth it. Action at once, it's just better. Okay, that's nice. Just continue basic attacking here. Oh wait. So why does no one else have this debuff? It's kind of weird. Or did they already take their turns? I actually didn't notice that. That might be the case. Okay. I think so far this is going relatively well. Not sure if that's like better or worse than before. But we'll see. So we get 3 turns in Robin's ult, which is really nice. Maybe it is worth it. Just for now, let's just focus on this guy to the left. Yeah, I'm not all that sure if we're dealing enough damage here. I think I just have to basic attack here because we aren't going to have enough skill points for Kafka later on. is also going to have to skill. Okay. Yeah, I think we're doing worse. Probably. Okay, let's. Okay, and I can ult also instantly. Oh, that's really nice. The basic attack here, nice. Nice, gets some extra damage. Not extra damage, but you know. Though I must say that the elite enemies don't really die, so that's kind of annoying. Have the basic attack here. Yeah, I don't think Robin is worth it here. I wonder. Yeah, without Black Swan, our damage definitely tanks, which is kind of bad. So I guess I'm either locked to this state, like to this team comp of Black Swan, Kafka, Resilience, and Hank, or we have to try something else, which I'm not really sure what that would be. I think I'll skill and ult here. Yeah, we aren't dealing like nearly enough damage. Yeah. What I could also try here is the Firefly team. I guess it could work. Oops. Firefly. Where is she? Yeah, here she is. I guess that could work though. My Firefly is pretty weak. I could always invest into like getting their light content, even light loads right now, and to be completely fair, I've already been thinking of spending like a couple, like 100 euros on the top of bonuses, because I kind of really want to get the Furbo pet, which is, oh, sorry, I think that was too loud. I really want to get the Furbo pet, which I think is just so incredibly cute, and I don't usually spend so much money. Like, I don't think I've ever spent so much money on the game. At least like in one purchase, and I'm just like kind of like fighting with myself on if it's like crazy to spend so much or if it's not. So if I go for the double bonuses, I could actually also get like some eidolons and light cons, like not a lot, like maybe one or two. But that's definitely a possibility. So, but then again, it's not like I need to complete the stage with 9 stars, so that doesn't really give you anything, you know. Okay, so for now, let's try to concentrate on actually doing completing the stage. I think so far our damage is pretty nice. I think I'll just basic attack here. Same goes for Linksha. I'm trying to conserve my skill points for later use. Yeah, I think this is definitely better than TOT. This is going pretty well. I think I'll skill right now because the next elite is going to enter the field like soon. So I would like to kill the small enemies here. Hopefully, let's maybe do a kill here. We don't, sadly. Will Fuchs all to kill the leftmost enemy? Let's just hope it will. This way our Firefly can actually start damaging. Yes, okay, great. So now I think I will start damaging this guy, and the side enemies will probably... they'll probably just die by themselves eventually. I'll just hope that that happens. Okay, we don't get all the way up to Dahlia's ult here. Nice, we get it right now. Let's apply it and start spamming Dahlia's skill so we can get back to her ult for the next wave. Okay, so far so good. I think let's quickly use our Linkshot ult here, heal everyone back up. Okay, I have to basic here and then skill with Fugue. Not sure if that was worth it, probably not. Should have probably saved it for the next stage. But maybe it's okay. Let's just basic attack for now. We get another Firefly ult here. Nice. Or maybe this is actually like... yeah, not actually. I'm not so sure anymore if this is better than TOT. I think before with TOT we were done with the stage by the end of the first cycle. And here we are still like kind of struggling with clearing it. Huh. Well, I can say that we are struggling, but it's definitely not as easy. Well, maybe things change on the first, on the second wave. Maybe it's like, maybe it's much easier, you know. Oh, there's one more big, like, small enemy. Okay, yeah, we are basically spinning 2 cycles on this. Which I don't think should happen. Maybe I'm just bad. Okay, this guy doesn't actually die. I think we can try to I'm going to attempt this once more. Just try to kill the smaller enemies first. Maybe that's a better choice. Let's ult right away with Dahlia here. Now, buff Firefly, and I want to also... do I want to give turn to Dahlia? I think I do. I think I do actually. Just so that we can actually refresh her a follow-up stack. Okay, and let's just start piling on top of these guys, trying to kill them. Okay, I also think I'm just going to start spamming my ults here, like not saving them at all. Just like using them right away as I get them. Yeah, probably will also use less skills on Fugue, just like try to rely on our ults. I mean, not on Fugue, on Linkshot. I will have to eventually skill her, that's true, but for now I think I'll just deal with what we have. Okay. Okay, he hits us here, great. Flicked our debuffs here again. Very nice. Let's... do I want to break this guy? I'm not too sure. I don't think I do want to do so. Let's kill here. Skill on this guy in the middle. Okay, that's not too bad. That's going relatively well. Okay, let's see if we can actually kill this guy. Okay, great. So, now I'm going to have to basic attack because I have to refresh Fugue's skill. It's kind of annoying. It's whatever. I also have to basic attack with Linkshot here because we have to get Firefly's skill up in Old Jump. That's going to take 2 skill points. Okay. Let's just start going like this. It's going to be enough damage. I don't think it will. Yeah, DOD definitely did better against this stage. Huh. I wonder. Would it be like worth it? I mean, damage will definitely improve if we replace Linkshot, but I'm not sure I can survive that again. Maybe it would be better. In theory, I could also just go with. I could try to get a Sparksy team here, and then I could go Sparksy. Well, but if I go Sparksy here, I don't think I'll have enough damage for the second stage either way. I can split my City of Roof and Sparksy with the AMC, but yeah, that's not a viable option. If I do that, one of the stages is still going to suffer. What can I do here? I mean, it's worth it to try test out how the DOD works. Maybe I can change the builds around. Try something else. Maybe I should just go for a faster Black Swan or something. But I feel like the problem is that I can't really maximize the number of turns of my Kafka. But okay, what if I go with the DOD team here, but we switch around Ho with Daihang so that she can give us a bit more energy. This might give us more turns for Kafka. And this might be enough to actually defeat the guys here. Daihang isn't really doing anything here except sustaining. We don't really need his attack buff on Kafka. So I think this might be worth it. We'll see how it goes. Let's basically attack this guy. Ult with Ho right away. Or, maybe that wasn't worth it actually. Yeah, that wasn't worth it, definitely. Okay. As long as Ho can sustain, she's going to be better than Daihang in terms of pathing, I think. So, we only have to worry about that. I think she'll be fine, hopefully. We can just basic attack here. Oh, ult. Now we can also ult with Ho. This is also going to help with resilience and stuff like that. So this is definitely not a bad choice. The question is taking away Ho from the Silver Wolf team worth it? Are we going to suffer the consequences of that or not? Kind of have to ult the Black Swans ult here until the second elite shows up. Okay, now I can actually ult with Black Swan. Nice. And let's just basically attack this guy, I guess, for now. I can also... Okay, yeah, I will have to basic attack, skill with resilience here, apply the debuffs. Okay, not too bad. Now, let's go like this. I can then basic again. Basic again with Ho-Ho gives some more energy to our team. They should probably give us an... Oh wait, no, that doesn't give us enough resilience salt. But this attack does. Okay. So that's plenty of damage. As long as we don't die here, we should be fine. Hopefully, do we die? Okay, great. Wow. That was really, really close. Let's continue focusing on these guys. Okay. So far, so good, I think. This gives us another Kafka turn here. Very nice, very nice. I can basically attack with Ho-Ho again. This guy dies, great. I mean, I think the result here is the same as with the rank. Oh, I should have, yeah. I brought this guy again, which I probably shouldn't have done. Kinda have to ult with resilience right now because of that. Oh, this guy doesn't die. Well, that's terrible. Okay, let's ult right away here. Apply this. The ult from Black Swan. Trade some more energy. Hopefully this helps. Not sure if it will, but who knows. Get some extra energy again. Okay. We just basic attack here. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. We shouldn't die. Yeah, great, we did not die. Which I really am thankful for. Nice, now this enemy is going to split. I think I'm going to skill with Black Swan so that I can get back to her ult a bit quicker. I can also ult here with resilience to heal up and to try to kill these guys as quickly as possible. I'm also going to skill here with Ho-Ho, heal our team back up, get Black Swan's ult again. Okay, not too bad, I think. I think I can focus on this like leftmost enemy. Kind of have to basic attack here. Oh. Okay, so this enemy dies. Very nice. And I think I will be able to get... Okay, so this enemy dies here. Great. I can now ult with Kafka, which... I mean, it might have been a waste, actually. Oh, and Resilience just barely doesn't get her ult here. Well, it might be enough. It might be okay. If the enemy hit her, then we might be fine here, actually. Okay, let's see. Are we even close to actually killing them? Not really. Okay. But I think this is like generally much better. This was closer than the original with Danheng, so I think we're going in the right direction. Though I wonder if there's anything you can optimize here, maybe just bomb skills or Nihoho or something like that. Um, Actually, I just got an idea. Maybe it's not so good, you know. Maybe it's bad actually, but what if I waste a bit of energy at the start? Just try to maximize the amount of follow-ups from Kafka. Like maybe that's the play here. So I'm going to basic attack right now. Basic attack right now again. Now wait for Hysilians to skill here. Follow. Ult with Kafka. Then ult with Hysilians. Now let's wait for the 2 turns from these things. Hopefully they can hit Black Swan once. Okay, maybe not. That's fine. We can live with that. Now I will basic attack with Swan here. And what if I just? Oh, I think we kind of have to save Black Swan's ult. Oh, and this doesn't die. Okay, we give the basic attack here. Great. Now I kind of have to skill on Hysilians here. Probably, right? Yep, I think so. Maybe start focusing this guy. Probably makes the most sense, correct? Okay. Do I skill here? I do want to kind of. Yeah, I think I do. I can basic attack with Black Swan instead. It should be fine, hopefully. Okay, great. They didn't heal Hysilians as well, which is I'm really thankful for. It was really close. Let's basic attack as well. Nice. Okay, so kind of have to do that. I can then ult with I think yeah. I have to skill here again to refresh the vulnerability on the enemies. Attack this enemy. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. Now hold here, hopefully the big side enemy dies. Or maybe not. Okay, that's fine. Let's ult with Hysilians right now. See if that helps us a little bit. I think I will just skill here. Do it like so. Okay, at least we killed. Okay, wait, what? We didn't kill them. Now, ult again with Black Swan. No, we have enough damage. I don't think we have enough damage here. Exactly. Ult with Ho again. Yeah, I think I have to basic attack here. Because if I don't, then we're kind of screwed. In terms of skill points, okay. So I think what I should try to do here is to kill this enemy with my follow-ups. Okay, so she dies right now. I can now ult with resilience. Okay, that's good, that's good. I will now I have to I would like to skill right now, but I might need one skill point if Kafka manages to overtake Hoho, which I think she will do. And I do really need the vulnerability from resilience, so I think I kind of have to basic attack right now. Sadly. Okay, that's fine, we can live with that. Okay, now the question is, if I waste this follow-up attack, because I do want to apply their vulnerability to enemies before Kafka's ult, but this might cause us to lack just a bit of energy for a second ult. But I think we just have to try this. I think we just have to try. Okay, nice. I can now ult with Black Swan as well. Great. It's not too bad at all. Like, I mean, we are pretty close to killing the enemies here. But it's just barely not enough. Yeah, like we kill all of them here except they spawn again. Which is kind of annoying. So maybe I think like the only idea left that I have is to try to change Resilience as a build to a fast one, because right now she's oh wait. Well, I can get her to I think a higher build. Let's just quickly save this. I don't know, what should we call it? Like 137, just. And I'll just say full 80k so that I know that the boots and body are tagged here. And now let's try to get her to a higher speed here. Yeah, I think this will do. Oh, we just barely meets the threshold. Is there a way to fix it? I'm not so sure. Oh, I mean, I could do that, but then my black swan isn't going to reach her effective rate threshold. So there's that. I could try to level this piece. See if it produces like any good results. Anything good? Oh, that's pretty bad. Do I have like any better boots with or anything? Oh wow. Oh wow. Yeah, that's pretty bad. I could actually try to go for energy regeneration rate, but I think just make things harder for us. I mean, maybe it's fine like this, but I think I'll just go with that. It does decrease our attack substantially, but do I have like any other pieces that are a better replacement? I mean, like this is a bit better because we are overcapping on attack so much. I mean, on effective trade so much. This might be a bit better. Yeah, I think. Let's just save this again. And where should I get the name here? I just go it fast. Okay, I think we can try going with this. Maybe this will be a bit like maybe a couple extra turns from I see this is what we are lacking. We do have to refresh her skill quite often, so maybe that's the problem for us. Okay, can I think I'll just I am kind of again wasting her follow-ups here. But I think it should be fine, probably. Let's auto with resilience right away. It's fine. I could like always get a horse E1, which I think would improve this by a lot. But I'm not too sure if that's worth it. Okay. Not sure why I chose that enemy. It was like a mistake, but should be fine. Though I do need this enemy to die. Okay, at least we have that. I think I'm going to use Black Swan's ult right now. Now, apply Resilience's debuff here. Nice. So far so good. As long as we don't die here, we should be okay. Yes, let's just focus on this enemy for now. Maybe the problem was that I was focusing too much on the side enemy, like on the side elite. Okay, how much energy do we need here? So, we need 26 energy and our regeneration rate is 131. So we should be able to get enough, right? With just the basic attack here, I think. Great. So I can actually hold on resilience here. Well, close. Thank you. This is going to be quite helpful for us. This guy is also going to attack here. Nice. Used Kafka's turn here. Think let's just focus on this guy again. Spamming my skills here. I think basic attack is fine. This guy is going to give us our Kafka and ult here. Great. Okay. And so far, this is going relatively well, I think. We're doing okay. I think basic attack here is going to be enough. Skill again. Another ult. Or maybe... I don't know, maybe this is actually going all that well. We are actually not managing to kill this guy in time. Which is quite problematic. Well, okay, is there like a way to actually do this? Or we just wasted so much? Oh wow, that's horrible. wow. Okay, well, that's quite bad. I wonder if that's because our turns kind of aren't as synchronized as before, or if this is because Isidins is kind of lagging in attack right now. I mean, this enemy is almost dead, so at least we have that. Still, how do we actually... Okay, so it dies. At least something good. Let's hold with resilience there. It's fine. I kind of want to skill here, but I think I have to basic again. Yeah, I think that's just the play here. And we still don't get an additional turn in this cycle. Yeah, this doesn't really help us. Oh wow, that's kind of scary. Okay, let's just hold with Black Swan here. Like I think again we managed, or like we are really close to killing all the smaller enemies. And we kind of failed to kill the dark guy, which is, I mean, it's a bit disappointing, but the main problem is that we can't really get quickly enough through the first wave. I wonder what we can do to change that. Yeah, that's... I think that our fast build is actually worse. Did a bit like... We did better when we were using the slow build, so... I think we should stick with that. Maybe... Okay, you know what? I think I'm going to try one last time to try to optimize this. I see if we can get complete this. I will try to keep in mind the debuff of the stage, so I will try to hold as much as possible. I think that's like for the best. So, for example, I'm going to like basic attack with Horror here, hold with Kafka right away, so that I can hold on her. Now, hold again. Nice. Let's just... Well, I should have probably just basic attack there because I'm going to lack a lot of my skill points, so... a basic attack was probably a bad decision, but it's alright. Okay. Now let's just basic attack auto with Black Swan right away. Okay, great. So far, so good. Let's continue skilling with Rojo so that we can get back to her ult quicker and get rid of the stacks. Nice, we can ult again. I'm going to skill with Residence once more so that I can get back to her ult a bit like faster. We can then basic attack on the next Rojo turn, which should give us enough energy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to first ult with... Oh wow, she didn't get enough energy. Well, she did get enough energy right now. Okay. We are wasting quite a bit of damage on Hycilians. I mean, not of damage, quite a bit of energy on Kafka, which is a bit worrisome, but it should be fine, I think. Right now I can start basic attacking with Hycilians and Ho-Ho, I think. So we got rid of all the debuffs. So I think we are fine. Right now we should be able to deal enough damage to kill the enemies here. Hopefully. But we'll see. Yeah, actually, nothing really changes. Like, we still complete this stage with the same speed as we did before. Oh wow, are you for real? Okay, that's fine. Um, just do that, I guess. All here. Now I think it's worth it to try to maximize the amount of ults. I mean, the amount of turns Kafka gets by trying to bounce her. I'm just going to basic attack here because I'm going to need a lot of skill points from this point on. Just, even if we die, we have Castri's ult, so we should be fine, I think. Now, I would like to skill him in basic attack here with Black Swan, but I think that skilling... Well, even if I skill, I'm not going to get enough energy for her ult, so... Yeah, I kind of have to basic attack here. Okay, that's good. Now, I think I'm going to basic attack again. Should probably be enough. Okay, we have to ult on Resilience here. None of their attacks landed on Black Swan, which is just ridiculous, but... Okay, we do that. Okay. Let's ult with Ho-Ho. Trying to get to Hycilian's ult as quickly as we can. Okay, it died. Nice. So I'm wondering who we should target here. Probably the big target, correct? Yeah. Or was that? Well, so I feel like I kind of have to spam the skills of Hycilians and Black Swan there. Like, because if we had their ults at that point, I think we would have been able to kill them all. No, I'm not too sure. We'll see. Maybe actually, let's go with that. Let's go with that. Let's go with Rojo here. Right. What if I saved my hawk there until after Lex, Hycilius' turn? This way I can like save more energy. Let's see if that works. Okay, now hold with Kafka, now wait for the big guy to attack us, give us a ton of energy here. Thank you. I'm going to skill hold here. Okay, maybe one of them attacks Plex 1 and she gets enough energy from a skill to ult. Does she? She does not, so we kind of have to ult here with Ho-Ho. Okay, so let's ult here. I think I'll do this. I will then. Okay, now I'm just trying to get back to Ho-Ho's ult as quickly as possible. Though, maybe Lex 1 kinda needs her ult to get her second ult, so I have to skill here with Resilience. Okay, that's fine. Kafka's going to die here, sadly. The basic attack here, I think. Another ult. I'm going to wait until Resilience gets hit here. Nice. Let's ult then. Let's. Okay, ult again. And Kafka Black Swan still doesn't get her ult here. Which is really disappointing. What can I do to actually get her ult here quicker? I feel like if she got hit every single time, maybe I could get her ult quicker. And maybe that would change things. But I'm not so sure about that. Yeah, I don't think she's getting hit at all. Enemies are mostly ignoring her here. Okay. That was kind of weird, but alright. Thank you, Cedar Wolf. At this point, I don't even like want to ult on these guys, but yeah, this isn't going well. Okay, I think at least for now, I need to figure out something else. It's pretty close to getting 2 stars, but something needs to change here, and I'm not pretty sure what. Yep, I'm unsure. I do want to try this out. Without how much works these are. Let's see if it like works without her at least a bit. Not sure it will, but who knows. looks like skill and attack buff actually works on Sparksy, but I'm just going to hope that it does, and that's how we are going to continue this. So, okay, nice. Oh, we just barely don't get enough energy on. Oh, that's so awful. It's fine. I can actually ult with Yaguang thanks to this attack. Zero Wolf should also get her ult here. Very nice, so I think I'm going to ult on her. Now, we are spamming our skills on Sparksy, trying to get as much punchline on Zero Wolf, or like with this is called that's not really a lot of damage, but okay. For now we're just seeing how it goes. Okay, I think, well, I want to say that we're dealing a bit more damage than in the previous run, because this bird is like really low right now. But I'm just like not sure if that's the case. Okay. Quite a lot of damage here. Maybe the bird even dies or is quite close to it. No. Maybe Sparksy will kill her. Yeah, I think Sparksy will kill. And then we only have to wait like to kill the robot. So might be able to do this using the high instant though. Not really. Oh wait, yeah, we did kill it. Great. So, yeah, we are choosing Zillion Wolf here. Nice. She's going to exit her state here though. So that's kind of disappointing. How much energy do I need to actually ult on him? Okay, so I need 41 energy to ult on him, which I'm not going to get anytime soon. I think I'll just basic attack for now. Like this thing, basic attack thing, this thing, so that we hit both of the TVs. Now, spam with Sparks' ult. And this instance should give us enough energy to ult with Silly Wolf, hopefully. It does not. Oh wow. It's quite close, but just not enough. But that's kind of problematic, I guess. I think I'm basic attack here again. Basic attack this thing that we decrease the resistance of the enemies like as much as possible. Now, just spam as many. Yeah, so we're going to enter Sparks. I mean, Zero Wolf's ult after this turn, so that's something, I guess. Okay, we also exited this thingy here. Sadly, we kind of wasted Zero Wolf's Zero Wolf's AHA skill, which is a bit of a disappointment, but maybe it's okay. So, we're going to have 2 more turns here. I think that's maybe it's worth it to just like save Yagwang's ult until Silly Wolf exits her state. Maybe like that's the play here. We are wasting a bit of energy, but it might just be the play. I think it is. I mean, we should be able to kill the Sparksy here on the next Silly Wolf attack, but then barely have like we have less than a 1 cycle left after that. Probably didn't have to skill there. Could have just basic attack. I'm not really sure why I did that, but I did, so there's that. Is she going to die? She's not going to die. Oh, that's really disappointing. I could do that. Maybe that kills. It does not. Okay, that's quite bad. Yeah, so at least this run is a failure. I think I just have to save my Silverwolf, my Yagwang ults to try to re-enter Silverwolf state, like enhanced state. Like that's the problem probably. Okay. Let's quickly change our enhanced target to Sparksy, just for the fun of it, I guess. I also think that if they manage to attack I wonder, is it worth it to try to restart this run? To try to get 2 attacks on Yagwang here. Like maybe that's worth it. Okay, again, let's ult with Silverwolf, then he try to use Sparks' skills. So get your ult here at the real loot boxes, very nice. With hand start, Silverwolf damage a bit, and then I'm going to save for the next Yagwang ult, and I'm just like not going to use it at all. We have 2 more enhanced attacks on Silverwolf, so I'll just try to keep that in mind. Okay. Not too bad so far. I think I will skill here, just to trigger the boxes a bit more. Same goes for the bird. Okay. 1 more enhanced attack after this. So that's kind of worrying. I think the last time we managed to kill the peacock here. I'm not really sure what changed. Okay, that's fine. And we are kind of struggling getting our Yagwang ult back up, which that's not good. Okay, I mean, Silly Wolf is going to kill the enemy here in your enhanced state. Okay, at least she killed her like on the starting attack, so we can deal a bit extra damage to Sparksicon here. Nice. Okay, well, I mean, this is like a pretty good setup here, because we managed to spam out some Sparks skills. We are also going to get the instant here, which might give us a Silver Wolf ult, I hope. Well, not really, but she should be able to ult with after using her skill here, I think. Oh wait, maybe not. Sadly, maybe not. Well, we just need a bit of punchline here. Can we somehow get it? Please. This is so annoying. Well, it's okay. Perhaps I should have waited for Sparksy to attack. But I'm not too sure that's worth it. Okay. So, we spam out our skill points here. Everything as usual, and at this point I'm just saving my Yao gold for to re-enter. Okay, nice. Should kill the side enemies right now, hopefully. We don't still. Let's just basic attack. Oh, they are so low. Okay, I think after this enhanced attack we're going to have one more enhanced attack left if I'm not mistaken. Okay, not too bad. Another instant here. Nice. Okay. So just spamming our Sparksy skills here. Trying to deal as much damage as possible. I have to use my skill here, which does waste a bit of our energy, but well, I just have to hope that the next enhanced attack from Silver Wolf actually manages to kill the boss here. If it doesn't, then we are in a really bad spot. I don't think she kills here. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. We are doing absolutely awfully here. I mean, we are managing to re-enter this state. I think Sparsky. Okay, yeah. So just instant skills here. It also grants our Silver Wolf her enhanced state after this. Some extra damage here. Now let's wait for her to summon her the enemies here. Oh, and she doesn't get an extra turn the next cycle. It's she barely has doesn't have enough speed. Oh, that's so bad. Okay, well, that's quite disappointing. Wait, that's the wrong order. Should do it like so. Okay, maybe then. Do I just have to save the first Yaguang ult? Is that the play? Maybe that's how I do that. I can just try to rely on Sparksy to get her ult here. To get Silver Wolf's ult here. And then we just save Silver Wolf's ult to what am I even saying? I confuse myself there. Okay, I'll just break this enemy so far. Received almost no damage. No, which is a bit weird. Okay, just continuing to basic attack with Yagwang, I guess. Sparks should be able to trigger all the loot boxes, hopefully. Okay. And I think we are able to kill the bird here. Two more enhanced attacks from Silver Wolf. So, is it nearly like anywhere near enough damage, or are we completely screwed? Just basic attack for now. Basic, I mean skill here. Okay, it entered the state. It's power skill points here, no point in like holding back, I guess. Pretty good damage, I mean overall, but oh wow! And I just miss. Oh my god. Okay, well, I wanted to press the other button and I just accidentally used that. Well, that's just awful. Um, but still. Okay, let's just try the same thing again. Just try not to use Yaguang's sword. I think we were like doing fine. I think. Okay, just skill here. We're doing fine so far. I think. Not a lot of skill points, but it's okay. Okay. Do we get Sparks' ult here? Sadly, we don't. Nice. It's instantly ult with Silver Wolf could just hope that we deal enough damage. Okay, it's fine. I can live with that. That was the second enhanced attack. So I'll use your Yaoguang ult after this one. I mean, after the next enhanced attack, Silly Wolf, which is hopefully what we're supposed to do. Will we have enough damage? I'm not sure actually. Okay, don't have damage here. Okay, just don't kill Sparksy, please. I have to skill here. Okay. It's never like near enough damage. Okay, I think I'll ult right away with Yogwang. Do I get your ult here? Don't think so. Yeah. We need to use the next instant as well to get the ult. Sadly, like we are really close. I think if we got like one more a skill point there, we would have been able to get her ult without using that instant, but it is what it is. Okay, not too bad. We managed to switch places after killing the enemy, so that's kind of nice. Let's basic attack here. I think I will I think I will skill here just to trigger the loot box and to refill Sparks' shields. Now, let's trigger the TVs here so that our Resilient Wolf can deal a bit more damage at the start. Okay, nice. Not too bad, not too bad. Now, as usual, just pump everything with Sparks and we're going to have one last enhance attack with Silhouette Wolf. And we are nowhere near close enough to getting another Yakwang ult, without which it might be quite problematic to get Silhouette Wolf back into her enhanced state. Okay. That's not too bad, I guess. Oh wait. If this works like in a good sequence, then we will end our Silhouette Wolf will end her enhanced state after this attack. She will exit it, and then the instant will refill your energy a bit. If that's how it's going to work, then we might be fine actually. Okay, yeah, nice. So far, so good. Okay. Is pretty close to restoring her enhanced state, which is good. Let's see if Sparks Yellow can fill it up. Sadly no. We have to refill, reuse Yaguang's ult here, Yaguang's skill here. Now, we can ult with Silhouette Wolf. The question is, of course, will we have enough damage to clear this? Which I'm not sure we will. They're preparing to go live again. Okay. We are not doing good at all. I wonder, I think Celia would have already used two of her enhanced attacks, if I'm not wrong. Let's use your ult here. In Sparks' ult here. We can ult with an hang here again, just to buff the side, I feel it. Make it a bit easier for Celia to deal damage there. Maybe I'm just bad. I don't know. Okay, I definitely have no idea what to do here. Is the skill issue, or is taking Ho out resulting in such drastic change? I'm not too sure. I don't really know what other teams could work here. At the same time, I think that this is supposed to be a Silhouette Wolf stage, and this is supposed to be for Evanesia. So, because these are basically duelation stages. This is mostly neutral, but or maybe I don't know. I could try using break here, for example, and then go here with Silhouette Wolf. That could work. But I think this video is already long enough. It's already almost, I mean, it's 2.5 hours, which is quite a lot. So I think I will stop for now. Like, we achieved the minimum requirements goals, I will go with that. So I'm not too disappointed, you know. It wasn't too bad. Hopefully I can actually improve on these results by myself in my free time. But we'll see how it goes. In any case, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you managed to relax or maybe even fall asleep. If you enjoyed it, then please leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment, share your opinion on the new patch, on the new Anomaly Arbitration, Elixir, in general. I would also like to remind you to share your thoughts on the new microphone, like if it's good or maybe you have some advice on how to actually set it up properly. But in any case, thank you for watching. I hope you're sound asleep, and I will see you guys later. Bye bye.